My name is Joel Boatsma, and I am the teacher here at Red Door String Studio. I teach Suzuki violin and viola lessons in this space here. I started teaching violin kind of by accident when I was still studying. There were some kids that needed lessons, and so they came to the music department, and I was hired to teach at Bulkley Valley Christian School in Smithers, British Columbia. I taught at the school for 12 years. I was tired. It was wearing me out. I had done it. This was my first job. I was ready to try something new. And some of my musician friends said, well, you should teach privately and you'll be turning people away before you know it. That never happened. But I did end up with over 30 students in Smithers, a small town. Yeah, so I stopped teaching at the school and then I started teaching privately. Smithers is a town of 6,000. I had my 35 students, but that's not a full income. And it was great, but I could see that it really wasn't going to, the chances of getting, let's say, 60 students, pretty much nil. To tell you the truth, I had over 30 in Smithers, a town of 6,000. Mm-hmm. Belleville's like 50,000 or something like that, and I can't seem to get even 30 here. So it's really an odd thing.
My name is Asia Niniu. Originally, I'm from Bulgaria. I came here in 2003 to Belleville in 2005. When I joined the studio, it was just a spontaneous decision. When I turned 65, I was searching on Google, are there any teachers who accept older students? So I came upon Joel and I read about some Suzuki methods and everybody can do it, why not? I found many friends that way. I got involved in many other ways through the music, and the friendship through the music is the best.
I don't remember how it all happened. At first I kind of felt, oh no, there goes my studio. But somehow, somewhere along the line, in conversation with one of the dads of one of my students, we started talking about the Zoom possibility. He and I, we tested it out. Okay. He Zoomed me, and then we chatted for a while, and we said, whoa, isn't that cool? It's like telephone, but you can see each other. It's like, wow. And that was spring break, right? So during spring break, I sorted it out, and by the end of spring break I put out the word, hey, if you'd like to carry on, okay, I'm ready to go with Zoom. And most people signed up for that. My response was, at the end of the first week, wow, we can do this. By the end of the second week, yeah, all right. By the end of the third week, this is going to get old fast.
For me, was a revelation. It was a new approach. And I can record myself and send the recording to him, and he can, do his points, and then I worked on them. Second thing, I was thinking, winter is coming. That's the way I won't stay home when it's snowy day. I will stay home and I will have a Zoom lesson.
Usually I'm very busy, so in coronavirus, obviously everything was shut down and I couldn't do most of the sports and activities I usually do. So violin was a chance for me to do one of the activities I usually do.
Usually in June, you're ready for a break. But with Zoom, I was really ready for a break that time. I felt it, that it was different. Mm-hmm. So it was totally different.
What?
Like there's a lag. Some there's hardly any lag. Some, it depends on, I guess, the people's setup. Mm-hmm. I have a student who is sick today, who lives just over there. If I stand on my roof, I can see your house. And there was all kinds of lag. And so she'd play her piece, she'd be finished. You could see that she was finished, but the sound was still carrying on. So she was standing there waiting patiently for me to comment, but I was still listening. We couldn't play duets as a result, right? So I could never play a duet with them over Zoom because there would be that lag. And so there's never any harmony as a result.
One of the things which I miss now during the epidemics is the possibility to go to a retirement home and perform with my friends.
Yeah.
We used to go there and make some, cheer up some old people.
The last time I played a recital with the kids, with the students, was a year ago this fall. And usually we'll do our spring, I call it senior home tour. I find a home in Belleville, one in Trenton, and one in Picton, because I have people in all of those areas. But it's great, right? They get to perform. We get to make the old people's day. That's gone. And then at the end of the year, I would have my year-end recital. And I did that in our church, which is a great spot for it because it sounds great in the church. And then mommies and daddies and grandpas and grandmas, brothers and sisters, friends would come and we'd play for them. So that didn't happen either.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think there are moments where it kind of hits you. There's a lot that's missing.